Welcome to B-Movies Curiosities. In this video, we will delve into the sensational and grotesque beginnings of Peter Jackson with his debut film Bad Taste. Join me as we find fascinating facts about this movie. Bad Taste was written and directed by Peter Jackson in 1987, who would later direct The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit trilogies. The film began filming in 1981 as a 10-minute short called Roast of the Day. There was no script for the film, which was developed according to the ideas that the director came up with during the week. It was filmed in New Zealand on a budget of only $25,000. Jackson built his own Steadicam, which cost him only $15. It took him 4 years to film it, and he shot it on weekends. The loss of the tapes containing the original audio tracks forced Jackson to redo all the dialogue. The film had the help of the New Zealand Film Commission to finish it. After the Cannes Film Festival, it would get international distribution. The original poster of the film showed an alien with a raised middle finger, but in the United States the film was advertised with the alien showing us a gesture of peace. The logo of the film is almost identical to the North American food chain Fatburger. All the actors in Bad Taste worked without pay. They were friends or neighbors of the director. Jackson ended up having 2 roles in the film, acting as Derek and Robert as one of the aliens. There are no female characters in the film, although some of the aliens are played by women. Pete O'Hearn did not shave for his first scene, so Jackson asked him to maintain that image throughout the film, so for 4 years he only shaved once a week. Doug Wren, who played the lead alien, died during post-production and was dubbed by another actor. Mike Minute, who plays Frank in the film, was almost hit by a sledgehammer that flew out of the hand of one of the actors. Craig Smith married and divorced within 4 years of filming. His wife was very religious and had to go to Mass on Sundays, which was one of the days of filming. When she divorced, he was able to return to the film. The special effects were created by Jackson and his production team. The alien masks were made by the director himself in his mother's kitchen. The heads are tilted back because that was the only way to get them into the oven to harden the latex. The weapons in the film were replicas made by Peter Jackson. The scene of Robert vomiting is not Peter Jackson, but a mannequin made of his face, and the vomit was yogurt and granola with green food coloring. The music was composed by Mike Minute and Dave Hamilton. Songs like Bad Taste performed by the band The Remnants, and the songs Derek's Don't Run and Don't Touch Me by Michelle Scullion make the soundtrack unforgettable. In the movie you can see unforgettable scenes like when one of our protagonists has his skull cracked open and a piece of his brain escapes, which is put back in its place. Or the great scene of the sheep explosion. The film has many mistakes. One of the most remembered is when Derek falls down the ravine on the beach. When he falls you can see one of his shoes flying into the void. In the next shot he has both shoes on. A moment before the body hits the ground, we can see how a hand pours a bucket of blood. In several scenes numerous aliens are killed. They die at least 4 times each during the film. The red electric saw was not working, and the scenes in which it is seen in operation were taken from a much smaller model. The film is rated R for violence and gore. Bad Taste was censored in multiple countries. It has been re-released several times, and an extended version was released in 2003. In the film we find references to other films. In the phrase, "These bastards have no shiny fingers," we remember the movie E.T. the Extraterrestrial. The film has two references to Doctor Who. One is the scarf worn by Derek, and the second is to mention that the aliens arrived teleported in a phone booth. At the beginning of the film, there is a sign that says Castle Rock, the town where many of Stephen King's novels are set. In the film there is a nod to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, in the sequence in which one of the protagonists knocks on the door of the house and the cook hits him with a sledgehammer. All the proceeds from Bad Taste were invested in Jackson's second film, titled Meet the Feebles. Bad Taste has become a cult film. It ranks 416th out of the 500 greatest films of all time according to Empire magazine. And there you have it, your share of Bad Taste movie curiosities. I hope you enjoyed this tour. If you liked this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more content about B-movie curiosities. See you in the next video.